The 2026 Honda CB1000GT has finally been revealed, and it's quickly becoming one of the most talked about motorcycles from EICMA 2025. Honda isn't just dipping its toes back into the leader-class sport touring segment. They're diving straight in with a motorcycle that blends superbike performance, long-distance comfort, and cutting-edge technology into one seriously impressive package. This isn't a simple Hornet with fairings situation. The CB1000GT is a completely new machine, designed from the ground up to redefine what a modern sport tourer should feel like. Honda took everything riders loved about the brand: reliability, refinement, smooth power delivery, and sharpened it with a more modern, premium, touring-focused edge. At the heart of the bike sits a 999 cubic centimeter inline-four engine derived from the legendary CBR1000RR Fireblade. For the GT, Honda tuned it for real-world riding. Smoother throttle response, a strong mid-range punch, and enough top-end excitement to remind you this thing still shares DNA with a superbike. You're looking at roughly 148 horsepower and over 110 Newton-meters of torque, delivered in that buttery smooth, ultra-refined Honda style. Twist the throttle and the bike responds instantly, but with zero harshness. It's fast, but it's civilized. From a technology standpoint, Honda didn't hold back. The CB1000GT features ride-by-wire, a 6-axis IMU, traction control, wheelie and engine braking management, cornering ABS, and 4 selectable ride modes: Tour, Sport, Rain, and Custom. Paired with a 6-speed gearbox and a slipper clutch, the bike gives you controlled, flexible performance whether you're carving up mountain roads or cruising long distance at highway speeds. On the touring side, Honda went all out. The semi-active Showa suspension automatically adjusts damping based on speed, lean angle, and road conditions, meaning the bike stays composed whether you're on smooth asphalt, rough pavement, or high-speed sweepers. You also get cruise control, heated grips, a tall adjustable windscreen, and a full-color TFT display with smartphone connectivity, navigation, and media support. This is the kind of equipment that turns long rides into effortless journeys. Design-wise, the bike looks fantastic. Sharp LED headlights, sleek integrated DRLS, sculpted side fairings, and a bodywork layout that channels air efficiently around the rider. It's sporty without being aggressive, elegant without being too soft. Honda optimized the ergonomics for long-distance comfort: an upright riding posture, a wide and supportive seat, slightly raised handlebars, and a generous 21-liter fuel tank that's perfect for long hauls. Now let's talk competitors. And this is where things get really interesting, because the CB1000GT is stepping into a segment packed with heavy hitters. First up, the Kawasaki Ninja 1000SX. This bike has been one of the most trusted and popular sport tourers for years. Its 1,043 cubic centimeters inline-four puts out around 142 horsepower and offers a great balance between sporty performance and everyday usability. But Honda enters the ring with newer tech: semi-active suspension, more advanced IMU-driven electronics, and a modern design that feels fresher overall. Riders who prioritize refinement and premium touring may find the CB1000GT edging ahead of Kawasaki's long-established king. Next, the Yamaha Tracer 9 GT+. Yamaha deserves credit for innovation. Their radar-assisted adaptive cruise control is one of the coolest additions to a sport touring motorcycle in recent years. But with only 117 horsepower from its 890 cubic centimeter triple, it simply doesn't match the CB1000GT's outright power and leader-class torque. At high speeds, the Honda feels more planted, more stable, and more premium in overall execution. The Tracer is brilliant for lightweight touring, but the Honda is the one you buy when you want serious muscle with serious maturity. And then there's the BMW S1000XR, the heavyweight of the class. With 165 horsepower and a massive suite of premium electronics, it's a beast in every sense of the word. But it's also priced like one. The XR often sits far above the budgets of many riders. This is where Honda hits the sweet spot. With an expected price of around £11,999, the CB1000GT delivers nearly BMW-level tech and comfort, but at a much more accessible price. You get premium value without the premium pain. We also can't ignore other players entering or circling the segment, like the KTM 1290 Super Duke GT or Ducati's Multistrada Phi 2. They're strong in their own categories, but their focus leans more adventure sport than pure sport touring. The CB1000GT fills a specific gap. A true road-focused, leader-class sport tourer with modern comfort and a refined character. So how does the 2026 Honda CB1000GT stack up overall? Honestly, it's an almost perfect blend of power, comfort, and practicality. The engine gives you smooth but exhilarating acceleration. The semi-active suspension keeps the bike stable and predictable no matter the conditions. The electronics make riding safer and easier, and the touring features turn long trips into something you'll actually look forward to. It's not without flaws. At an estimated 240 kilograms, it's not the lightest bike in the class, and city commuting might feel a bit heavy for some riders. Accessories could also raise the total cost depending on how much touring equipment you add. And availability in some Asian regions still hasn't been confirmed. But judging the bike as a whole, it's extremely hard to ignore. For the price, the performance, the technology, and the build quality, Honda has created one of the strongest sport touring motorcycles of 2026. The CB1000GT feels like a spiritual successor to multiple Honda legends. The smoothness of the CBR Fireblade, the practicality of the VFR series, and the polished touring capability Honda has been perfecting for decades. It's fast, it's comfortable, and it's built with that unmistakable Honda precision that riders all around the world trust. If you're looking for a motorcycle that can do everything, weekday commuting, weekend blasts, and long cross-country touring, the 2026 Honda CB1000GT might just be the perfect one-bike solution. So what do you think? Does the CB1000GT have what it takes to outshine the Ninja 1000SX, challenge the Yamaha Tracer 9 GT Plus, or even threaten the mighty BMW S1000XR? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more motorcycle news and deep dives. Thanks for watching. This is the brand new 2026 Honda CB1000GT, the sport tourer that shows Honda is officially back in the big leagues. Ride safe, and I'll see you in the next one.